Hello everybody, this is the Tumble Doctor. I'm coming to you today because I've had a lot of people ask me on advice and help on their standing tucks. So I wanted to just give a breakdown. I know I've done this before in the past, but I wanted to give a breakdown because I'm seeing some symptoms in these standing tucks that I truly believe we can eliminate if we focus on the basics. So the first concept that I want to introduce to you, if you've worked with me before, you've heard myself say it, or some of the other North Beach coaches say it, the concept is called cheer kryptonite. You want to know what cheer kryptonite is? Cheer kryptonite is the backward roll. Oh boy, if you ask probably 60 to 70% of cheerleaders to do a backward roll, pull out your phone, it's gonna be a hilarious experience. The whole idea for a backward roll, even though a lot of you might think, hey, I'm working on a level 4 skill, why would I go back and work on a level 0 skill? The whole idea for your backward roll is a backward roll in the air is a tuck, right? So if you master the backward roll on the ground, then your life's gonna be way easier when you have to do that same skill up in the air. So I'm gonna treat you like I treat the tiny mighties, and we're gonna break down your backward roll. Okay, so here's the simplified, easy to learn breakdown for your backward roll. What we're gonna pretend you are a waiter at your favorite pizza restaurant. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. I don't know if anybody here is viewing from Chicago, if you've been to Chicago. We're gonna say you are a waiter at Giordano's. If you don't know what Giordano's is, Google it, YouTube it, go ahead and contact them, get there, best pizza in the world. So you have a Giordano pizza right here. You have another Giordano pizza right here. Some evil, crazy person came along and they sprinkled poison on both of these pizzas. So unfortunately, we can't eat it. So the idea is, I'm gonna have my arms here. I'm gonna start to roll back. And as I go back, I'm going to smash these pizzas against the floor. So you're gonna roll back. You're gonna smash your pizzas against the floor. And you're gonna make sure that your toes and hips are coming up and over your head. The idea is to maintain that ball shape. The best tumblers in the world are the best because they maintain their shape. You're gonna drive your toes over your head, put the feet to the floor, and of course, you're always gonna be clean. So what gets people, a lot of people at least, in their backward roll, is that they're greedy. Now I know I'm always saying, let's eat, but again, with these pizzas, there's poison on them. A lot of you in your backward roll, as you're rolling back, you're like, I'm gonna eat this pizza. So instead of smashing the pizza against the floor, you go to this position. From this position, it's very difficult to be able to push through your hands and get your head and hips and toes over your head for your backward roll. So if you're here and you're turning your head, this isn't gonna really work. And if you're on a flat surface, that's gonna hurt your neck. So again, the idea is Giordano's pizza. I roll back, I smash the pizzas here. I'm in this shape, as opposed to turning my head or my hand, etc., etc., etc. All right, so what happens to a lot of people who actually have their backward roll, and it shows up again, it's a symptom in the tuck, is as they're rolling backwards, their legs go straight. If you think about it this way, the shorter and the smaller that I am in my shape, the easier it is as I come around from my tuck to land. If I allow my legs to go straight, then now I'm taller, so it's almost like I'm running out of room on the landing. So I'll show you a backward roll that goes to a pike position. It's here, and they do a good job keeping the hands here. As they roll back to right about here, and this is what you see in the videos too. The legs leave this tuck shape, and they start to go straight. So when you see I go straight, I kind of run out of room. And if I was on this cheese mat, if I was not on this cheese mat, I would have trouble with that landing. Similar to in the standing tuck, what a lot of people do, again, with this pike down, they'll set up, they'll go to grab, they grab right here on the thigh, and then the leg goes straight. One little trick, or just, I guess, a technical pointer that I like to tell people is when you grab, make sure that you're grabbing behind your knee. We've all been standing there and somebody came along and like knocked your knee out. I call that dead leg. So in my opinion, in my head, there's a button behind your knee. If you go there, pull that in, your knee naturally wants to bend. So I'll give you an example of a pike tuck, and then I'll give you an example of a actually tucked tuck. I almost died. Y'all almost killed me trying to be out here, be like y'all. Not at all. So again, the idea is to hold my shape, and you'll see the difference in the landings. So once again, if you're working on your standing tuck, it's a little problematic for you, I highly suggest you take a couple steps back and focus on your backward roll. Focusing on this backward roll will most definitely improve your tuck technique just overall, whether that tuck is happening on the floor or whether it's happening in the air. This is the Tumble Doctor. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to eat. Nom nom, no leftovers.